Right, just to reflect on Speaker's Corner today. Yeah, it's quite a day. I spent quite a few hours out there actually, and yeah, I've got a group of young people that support me. I mean, they're always coming and saying hello, and they bought someone new today to show him like these things, these changes, and bless him, he saw straight away, and he was horrified. And yeah, horror is a normal response when you see what's happened to our Bibles. Yeah, predicted in Daniel. I'll speak more about that later on this week. And yeah, I met someone, the strong lady speaker. I introduced myself to her, and she is lovely, so warm and just gorgeous. So what I'll do is I'll show you her card that she gave me. There it is. Now just let me zoom in on it. So her name's Arena. Oh, she's a musician as well. I mean, it was so nice to tell her how magnificent I think she is. And yeah, she's not a Christian, but she's speaking like Christians should be doing. And, well, they're not. So, what can you do if, you know, but she is, her content is what Christians should be speaking about and alerting people. And she's, well, next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her my details. I'm going to give her my email, my phone number, my YouTube, because a lot of my, I mean, I've got my three main posters now, but my other posters are for everyone. And of course, I've got the animal ones where, you know, I've got my interaction with horses, and of course this supernatural thing that's happening with dogs. And Dust was really sweet today. I mean, Dust was like, "Oh, Marisha, you know, you don't realise how wonderful you are." And I'm like, "No, Dust, this is supernatural. You know, it's been happening with the dogs since 2020. And it wasn't happening before then. I didn't have dogs just like randomly coming up to me, you know." But bless him, he was so nice. And yeah, and yeah, I was just going to say that I have previously been approached. There's a really stupid rumour up there, and as you can see from today's interactions, it's pretty crazy up there. And I was approached by one of the speakers who said to me very politely and nicely and privately, "I don't think that you should speak to Muslims." And I'm like, "Well, why not?" And he's like, "Well, because they're making videos to send to Egypt and to laugh at the Christians," which I find really like, hello, no, I really don't think that the people in Egypt are sort of have got the time or inclination to laugh at people at Speaker's Corner. And I actually heard someone tell Usman this thing, and he said, you are not a Muslim. You are making money from this, and you're making videos to send to Arabia to laugh at Christians, and you're getting paid." And he, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. He actually took out a load of money from his like purse, and oh, seriously, it's crazy. And yeah, I mean, don't speak to Muslims up there, and they're laughing at us. No, I don't think so. I mean, Khalid's not laughing at me, and Usman certainly isn't laughing at me. When I had my poster stolen last year, he was the only one that knew, because obviously I was talking to him, and he was the only one that gave me consolation about this. And you know, like there's Christians up there. Why don't they know me or come up to me or come out, even have a look at my posters to see what's going on? I went, this turd flipping business. Do you know what I mean? It's so, well, I keep repeating the word ridiculous, but it is beyond, yeah. and yeah, this corn stuff as well. So yeah, no, they're not laughing at us. And Usman certainly isn't, and Khalid and Mohammed and Saeed and all the other Muslims that I know up there, that you know, they've taken interest in my posters because obviously it's an Abrahamic religion and it concerns them as well because the Old Testament has changed. So yeah, that's just a sort of reflection of. And Usman said to me today that someone that I call Dragon Man, because he's got a dragon, like a toy dragon to attract children, it's quite representation of Satan type of thing. And he said that he was throwing pork at him today. Now I don't know, I don't know if that's true. I didn't see it. I was not privy to it. So, but nothing surprises me up there. And if he did, well, I won't touch pork because I'm Jewish, and I just won't go near it. And if someone threw pork at me, I tell you something, I really, really, really would not be pleased. Yeah, a bit more here of my yeah. Oh, Genesis 3:15 now says bruise the serpent's head, and it should say crush. Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah, and also I think one of the children Bible changes is really heartbreaking because it, Jesus says, "Bring the children to me, and if anyone hurts them, then they should have a rope around their neck and thrown into the sea." But now it says, instead of the word hurt, it says offend them. Yeah, which is wow. Yeah, someone asked me about Jupiter today, and I was like, well, Jupiter was really never in there, and moths, and then of course I got out my other poster which has greyhounds, flurry of snow, and all that palaver. But yeah, there's just a few thoughts about today. I'm out.